Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jola. Today I'm talking about 3 questions to ask before you date a younger man. And the first question is, do you have the same timeline? So if you're going to date somebody who's way younger than you are, and you're somebody who's interested in getting married and having kids, especially as a woman, you need to be sure you're on the same timeline. Because say if you date somebody who's 10 years younger now, you're 35 and he's 25, and well, he's not really in a hurry to get married. But you, because in case you didn't know, pregnancies above 35 are called geriatric pregnancies. I don't understand why, but that's what they call them. So, say you're, a 35-year-old woman and you want to get married. Now, if you're going to date a 25-year-old guy or even a 27, 28-year-old guy, you have to be sure that he wants to get married, he wants to have kids, he's on the same page as you, because this is how people get, into sticky situations where both of you just start dating, you're not asking questions of each other, you're not sure that you're on the same page, and then 2 years in, you want to get married, he doesn't want to get married, and then you just cause yourself unnecessary pain, and you have to start from scratch, or you stay in the relationship and you resent each other. So, I believe in full disclosure. It's always good to get on the same page with somebody before you, become serious in a relationship. So if you're an older woman who wants to date a younger guy, ask questions before you, get serious. Ask him if he's ready, because some men want to settle down, early. So if you're on the same page with him, he wants the same things you want, then you can proceed in a relationship. If he's not ready and, he says maybe in the next 2 years and you're sure you can wait 2 years, then why not? But just be sure that you both have the same timeline, that you're on the same page as to when and where and what. The second question to ask is, are you secure enough? Because, a lot of women are worried, even when they date somebody of the same age, they're worried that he's going to leave them for somebody younger. So if you're with somebody who's way younger than you are, the tendency is there are going to be lots of women his age around him. And if you're not somebody who's very secure, you can get, jealous, or you can start, comparing yourself with them, or letting the words that people say about women get into your ears that, oh, if you're a woman and you're not a certain age, you're not as pretty or something, or you can be stressed about aging, or you can find yourself, getting pressured to start doing like plastic surgery if you don't want to do it. So the point is, are you sure that you're secure enough to date somebody who's way younger than you are? Because there will be younger women around. You want to be sure that you can handle it, that you're not in a moment of weakness constantly asking him, oh, why did you choose me? Why did you choose a younger girl? Just being unnecessarily clingy and needy and that kind of thing. So ask yourself, really be very honest with yourself. Is this something you can handle? Can you handle being with a younger guy? Can you deal with it? Obviously, it also helps to have a trustworthy partner. If it's somebody who's interested in you and who's committed to the relationship as well, this shouldn't be a problem, but you also have to be secure, because there's only so much your partner can do for you. He can't make you secure. He can assure you all the time. But if you're not secure in yourself, if you're not sure about yourself and the relationship, you're just going to be unnecessarily miserable. So if you want to be with a younger guy, you have to be secure enough, to deal with any attention he gets from people of his own age group and not get, unnecessarily stressed by it. And the final question is, can you handle the external pressure? Relationships between older women and younger men are still kind of controversial because people still whisper about it and they still think, it's not cool. So you have to be able to deal with those whispers and those comments, especially if they're coming from people in your inner circle. So can you handle the external pressure? Can you handle people trying to discourage you from being with this man? Can he handle people trying to discourage him? Because both of you have to be equally committed and you have to have your way of handling this. So for instance, are you going to keep your age difference a secret? Are you going to only tell your inner circle, people you trust and people who understand you? Are you going to, are you both strong enough and independent enough to tell everybody, but ignore what they're saying, ignore their comments, still be able to make your own decisions, still choose each other? So, you need to be sure that you're both on an equal level of commitment, that regardless of the external pressure, regardless of what people think, you also have to think about the fact that, his parents might not approve, your parents might not approve, his family members might not approve. So basically what I'm asking is, are you both committed enough to each other to deal with the external pressure? This person that you're with, can he handle, especially if he's a younger man, can he handle, being with you regardless of what anybody says? Or are you both just gonna enjoy your relationship and just keep your age difference between the both of you and just your trusted, people? This is something you need to consider, because a lot of times people love each other, but there's external pressure, there's family and friends who disagree, and it just becomes a whole thing and the relationship falls apart. So before you get serious with somebody who's younger, you need to be sure that, both of you can basically handle the pressure. I mean, like I said in the earlier video I did about dating a younger man, because I've dated somebody who was 10 years younger, and we had a good relationship. It didn't work out, but there was nothing wrong with us. It's just things beyond our control. But I don't believe that an age difference between a man and a woman, like because the woman is older, I don't think it's an issue. I don't think it's a reason why you shouldn't be together. It's still just about the both of you. Are you mature enough to handle it? Can you find a sync between each other? So I don't think it's a problem for an older woman to date a younger man. I just think that both of you need to find your own rhythm and just figure out what works for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are in a relationship with a younger man, you're an older woman who's in a relationship with a younger man, leave me a comment. Tell me how it's going. What do you think? Was it a good experience? Was it a bad experience? Let me know. All right. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.